Now look at that, playing some Insurgency Sandstorm again, but foremost asking the question also, how is Insurgency Sandstorm doing in 2022? Time flies, we have talked about that before when I am going back and checking out games that I have played before, and this game, though, I'm gonna say it straight away, is a game that I haven't played so much. When I got into the game once again, I only had about rank 20, so it proved once again that I didn't spend as much hours in this game as I did with the original game, meaning Insurgency, the first game. Insurgency Sandstorm was released on PC, Microsoft Windows in December 12, 2018, and later on PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox One, Xbox Series XS, September 29, 2021. So I was there in the beginning, and I have to say, I'm not sure if you remember this, guys, if you started to play this game from the very start, that it didn't play that well, it wasn't that well optimized. I know for sure also that there's a difference now when you're watching these clips also, because I have a better PC setup now, that helps of course, and time has passed and the devs have also had time to make it better. One thing also that is better from the start that I can say already when I come back to the game now, I think it's at least 1-2 years ago almost, well 1.5 years ago since I played the game, I might be wrong there, but something like that, is that they have continued also to think about the future regarding the roadmap when it comes to adding other game modes. And I have talked about this before, the importance of having something like a roadmap as a developer, how you want the game to be not only in like 3 months from now, but like 3 years from now, or maybe even there's gonna be a sequel coming within those 3 years, things like that. But also like in the smaller perspective, adding new content, like it could be guns, it could be maps of course, but also as here some game modes. And as you know, this is a tactical shooter, it's quite hardcore compared to a lot of more casual shooters such as Call of Duty and similar, of course, that has to be said, which also means that certain game modes can be hard to get into if you aren't used to play these kind of shooters, when there's limited information where the enemies are regarding HUD and so forth. But you can also come in here and have a bit more at least of casual fun, meaning respawn game modes such as Domination, and it actually plays quite well on definitely on some of the maps. So I think that was a smart move to do something like that, and it's nothing new for you guys that have played this game for like a long period of time, but for me coming back and checking it out again, it's definitely on the plus side of things. Because what I've always liked with games like this, especially Insurgency, as mentioned, I played the first one the most, which was released in 2014, is that you can have a lot of fun with friends, you can get together and play co-op, meaning against AIs in the game, and I think there's some gameplay also here in my video where I'm doing that, and don't think for a second that the AIs are bad, because they aren't. They can drop you quite fast if you aren't careful enough. And of course then we have also a variation of these versus modes like PvP, which is push, firefight, frontline, domination as mentioned, and ambush. Maybe one of those is the actual game where we're playing with only bolt action snipers. That was new for me, and me being foremost a sniper, even though I play quite a lot with red guns in this video, it's very fun, I have to say. So I was happy to see that they have implemented such a game mode in Insurgency Sandstorm. Talking about player value also, there's quite some mods. I've seen that people, you know, have been creating mods for the game. I haven't tried any of them. Feel free to, you know, make a comment about them, of course, if you have been trying mods and everything. But again, as a whole, coming back now, I get a very positive vibe. And there was a few moments where I felt that the hit detection was a bit off, but that could have also been the case that I was playing on like a high ping server, because I didn't do the right settings at first, me, you know, playing or foremost on EU servers, so I think that might have been the reason. But also here you can make a comment, because I like to hear and have discussions with people, especially if you have been playing the game quite some and have your own thoughts and experiences, of course, of the game, and maybe also you can fill in if there's something that you would like to see when it comes to this game for the future that maybe could be, you know, better, or maybe there's content that you think would, you know, add to the game's value and everything. So let me know again in the comments. So how does it feel now in 2022? Well, from what you can hear, you probably have figured that I think it's fine. It feels good. I think this game still has a place among other similar shooters in 2022, and I do also think that it can offer quite some player value, not only for a single dude playing the game, but actually also if you hook up together with friends, as mentioned. And if you're curious, you can definitely check out the mods also for the game, which I haven't done yet. But we also have to talk about players and player count, meaning how many people that are playing the game right now. And remember, when I do this, this comes from a person that are foremost playing on PC. I am a PC gamer, so you can fill in, guys, what kind of experience also you have when it comes to this game on console, if you think it's working well and if there are players enough and all that beautiful stuff. When I'm checking out Steam, I can see that the game costs around $30 or in euros, which I think is okay for this kind of game. And as mentioned, it has quite a lot of content. And when it comes to player base, how many that are playing it, at least on PC, from what you can see here, it's good numbers, I must say. I didn't really know what to expect, but as you can see, it's around 2,500, 3,000 on average a day, and it can peak up to almost 5,000 or actually over 5,000 when we're having like a good day or whatever you want to call it. Good news. So let me know what you think about Insurgency Sandstorm, and thanks a lot also for watching the video and the support that I do get on my channel. I really appreciate it, which also means that if you're new when it comes to my channel, consider to subscribe, because I'm covering different kind of games when it comes to both AAA titles and of course also indie games, which I think is very important. So with that said, I'm gonna leave you, and I hope you're gonna enjoy also the ending of this video, which is just small moments when it comes to people talking and having a good time in a game like this when it comes to chatting in the voice chat. So thanks again for watching. Here we go.
Yeah, we good to go?
Down on the ground!
No. No, man, no! Sure.
امشوا
Got him. Whoa. Damn. Oh, there's another one. Oh, got him.
Yes. Let's go, Putin.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yes, sir!
GG. That was a pretty...
I was sacrificed my life for Pakistan!
Just what I need! There! I'm ready!